Hi guys, today we have to discuss how to update the details. Previously, previously we have to complete how to fetch the details by using the single ID. We can click update or delete, it will fetch the single details. If you click on delete also, it will fetch the details. Now when you click on after fetching the details, if you want to update the details, just update the details and submit. It will update the details and redirect to the this page, employee details page. Today we have to discuss that thing. Okay, first of all go to the code. First of all we have to implement the services, because through service only we have to passing the data. Now I am writing the services. Update employee details. Update employee details. Here I am passing ID as a number, and one more parameter is the employee, because in employee controller we have to pass two things, right? Check here, ID is there, employee is there. One is the model and one is the passing ID. Like that same thing here also we have to pass. One is an employee, another one is an ID. Employee. Okay. After that I am writing the observable. Observable of employee, and I am writing the employee. Here we have to written right like this, and just I am copy pasting without wasting any time. Here I am copy pasting same things. Here just I am returning the values. No, just return this dot http dot. Now here we have to use the get, not get, put. For updating we have to use put. For getting the details we have to use get. For deleting delete, and for adding post. Here we are using the put. Inside the put I am writing the employee. Now I am opening the brackets. Inside that now I am writing dollar symbol. After that curly braces. This dot base URL, and as it is I am copy pasting everything here. Dollar inside, finally ID. Everything copy pasting here. Same ID only here we have to using. Dot pipe. Inside the pipe I am writing the catch errors. Catch errors. Inside that I am writing the console. Is there any error? We can see the console. Updating details. Update the employee details. Employee details. We are updating the details, right? That's why I am writing this updating employee details. After that, error, and just returning return throw errors. Is there any error? It will throw the error. Okay, here getting some errors, right? We are missing the type of array buffer, because here we are using the employee, right? While before that, while we are adding the employee details, here we have to write like this, right? Same thing for update also we have to write. or you can copy paste, or you can write employee. Here we declare, right, this is the employee, this is the employee we are using here. Place dot and HTTP options as it is previously we have written, right. See, error is gone. After that I am going through the component, update component. Here we have to implement. Okay, now I am implementing the on submit form for updating details. After that we have to save the data. Here I am writing, first we have to fetch the ID, right. That's why here I am writing same thing, constant employee ID, because based upon ID only we are updating the details. That's why here I am writing the ID. After that, if I want to check if the form is valid or not, this dot update form dot valid. If it is valid only, it will go to inside the condition. After that it will go, if it is not valid, it will throw the error. Okay, or not updating the details, or not redirect to the employee details. If it is valid only, it will redirect to the employee details. Okay, before that here we have to fetch this employee details. Employee details means employee model. Here we have to write, because we are updating employee, right. That's why here we have to take in the employee. That's why here importing the employee model. Okay, here I already import the employee model. Here this dot employee is equal to, here we can see, right, all the employee model, whatever the values is there, right, all the details here showing. Check it. Here five values is there, employee ID, employee name, like this only here showing. Employee ID we have to attach the everything. Employee ID is equal to double quotes employee ID. Here we have already written, right, you are getting the employee ID, just changing the values, not the employee ID. Employee ID is same thing, just we are updating the values only. Not semicolon, comma, employee name. Here this dot update form, update employee form dot value dot, we have to write the form controller name, employee name. Here see, this is the form controller name, we have to write this one. Here I am writing the remaining details also, and just I am copy pasting, and I am changing the names. Employee age, employee male, and employee number, and finally employee number. Here we have to change the form controller names also, because it will update the every value, right. If you didn't change the name, means everything it will show like employee name only. For all the details, employee male, employee age, for everything it will show the employee name only. Definitely we have to change the form controller name. After that we have to write the services, we have to call the service, because while we are calling, because why we are here we have to call the services means, when you click on update, when you click on submit, it will come to the services, and services through it will go to the database and save the data for updated data, and returning we have to show in UI updated details. Okay, here I am writing this dot employee service dot update employee detail. Here Here it will showing two parameters, one is an id, another one is the model name. Okay, here id means employee id. We are already written model, right? This dot employee. After that we have to subscribe our data. After subscribing only it will update the details, otherwise it didn't show any updated details. Dot subscribe. Inside the subscribe, here we have to write the router link, because after updating the details it will redirect to the employee details. This dot router dot navigate. Here inside this, just I am copy pasting the router link, because if there any spelling mistake means it will show the error and it will not redirect to the details. That's why I am copy pasting. Be careful while redirecting. Before we are going to the UI, we have to change this update employee. Here we have to add this form body. Here I am adding the form body. Okay, here also I am adding the routes id, because id is an integer, right? That's why here I am using the int. Okay, why we are adding here form body means it is like an attribute. It indicates the parameter to the controller, specific action we have to call, right? For updating we have to call specific action. In HTTP request we have to use the body content like as a form body. Okay, like we are using particularly in services, here we have to write like application.json. It will convert through the JSON data. That's why here we are using the form body. Okay, I am just rerunning the code, because in controller we have to change anything, we have to rerun the code. In Angular we don't want to rerun the code, just we have to save the code, it automatically reflect to the UI. Okay, it will running the client side server. Now I am copy pasting the URL. Browser. Here I am clicking the update. Here fetching the all the details. Here I am entering in place of Sai. Here we have to check, right? ID is a 9. In place of Sai, I am entering Thiru 23. I am updating the details. Just I am entering the some default number. When I click on save, submit, here you have to see, right? It will hit the debug of updated, and when you click on continue, it will redirect to the employee details and it will show the updated details. Okay, like this you have to update anything, any data you have to update like this. Hello guys, I forgot to say one thing, please add this one. I forgot to write this one in live video. I updated later, please check it. And I am once again I am updating the details here. In place of S21 I am updating the 34 and I am writing the some more number and submit it. It will redirect to the employee details. See, 34 is there, right? Like that, today in this video we have to complete delete update one. Next video we have to see how to delete the details. for specific one. When you click on delete, in place of submit, we can get the delete, and when you click on delete, it will delete the details and it will redirect to the employee details. Okay, next video we have to done these things. Until unless, bye guys. Please subscribe our channel, don't forget it. Please click on notification while we are updating any video, it will receive for you. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys, bye bye.